Hello guys, welcome to the second tutorial of the Deluxo.net. This tutorial is going to be about the rendering settings and the project options you're going to use to create your movie. First we're going to talk about project properties. This is the screen you're going to get. We're going to talk about every single option of this real quick so you know what is what and what you're going to use and what you're going to not use. Right, these are templates made by Sony Vegas itself. I would suggest, if you're gonna start your first movie, to start using the templates Sony Vegas provides, especially the 1080 ones, because these are the high definition ones you're gonna put on YouTube. Depending on the resolution, we're gonna start with the highest one we're gonna get. This also has 30 FPS. We're gonna talk about later. This is the width and the height. You need to use the exact same resolution as your original footage, but as you can see, I don't got any, but we're gonna talk about that soon. Then the field order, we're gonna use none, because this is the best one you're gonna have for movies you are making on the computer, and that's what we are doing, not creating movies from, for example, a DVD recorder or something like that. A DVD recorder, camera recorder, of course. Pixel saturate ratio set to HDV, because that's high definition, as you can see. This is gonna put on 0, because else you're gonna get counterclockwise or inverted of your original movie, and we're not gonna need that shit. For a frame rate, we're gonna use 29 FPS, because we can use 60, but we're gonna use 30 for now. We're gonna assume you have a mid-range computer, so let's stick to that. Then the pixel format, I would suggest using 32-bit, because your computer gives better quality, but it's minor, but quality is quality. But we're gonna use it because it doesn't really affect your rendering in the end or stuff like that. Full resolution, I'm gonna use good. Best is of course better, but I only would use best if you got like the highest high-end PC or anything. You will see difference, but I will stick to good. Motion blur is like the animations of Sony Vegas you're using, and Gaussian, or how you pronounce it, is the best one you're gonna get, in my point of view. In this, we're gonna use none, because we're not gonna use the interlace method, so just stick to none. I would check this, because stuff matches better on your rendering settings and your project settings, so I will use this. Start all new projects with these settings. I would actually check this, because you're gonna use this for practically almost every movie you're gonna make, so we're gonna check this one. Going to audio tab. I would never touch this, only if you are working high advanced with the sound effects. Then I would use 5.1 surround, and then you can mess around a bit. But if you are gonna mess around with the sound effects, you already know what this stuff is, so, and we are not, so we're gonna stick to stereo. Don't use hooded tab, because I don't know why you use it. I assume this is for CDs and music, so I'm gonna use that. Summary, and you're gonna fill in your movie title and the artist. Let's say Deluxo English. So let's say this, and always start your new project with this, because then you don't need to fill them in every time. And leave this blank, because not every movie you're gonna make is just render or something like that. So that's good. We're not making a CD, so we can just leave this blank again. As you can see in my video preview, has increased in size because of the rendering of the properties. Now we're gonna just drag one in and render, so we can see the rendering options. Alright, now you can see the desktop. Alright, we're first gonna talk about these boxes. Render loop region only. That is this gray thingy. We're gonna check this, because that will render what the box is above. I will use this as well, because some movies have like these black boxes to the right or above, and it's extremely ugly, so I'm gonna use it. And you won't have any black boxes. It only stretches the video out. Save project mark as a media file. I would use this as well because I'm going to talk about this in another tutorial, and I'm going to show you what it is, because this is more of your how to prepare your movie. This is pretty handy. When they're using network computers, I wouldn't use this because, yeah, well, just don't use it. This is the better stuff. No, wait. I'm going to talk about the template Sony Vegas provides. This is mine. You won't have this one. But the rest, from 8 MBs to this is all made by Sony Vegas. This is the highest, this is the lowest. And we're just gonna pick one, random, custom, and here we can create everything. Now I'll adjust everything. For audio, I would use CBR because we're gonna set it 320. This is the highest quality you can get. Songs and sound effects are pretty important if the quality is correct, so I would use this for 320 or 260 56, not lower. So I'm gonna use the highest one, 320. Alright, this is the quality of your movie, basically in the end. I will go mode and then quality FBR. Now, quality, I'm gonna put the highest. Remember, the higher the resolution, the higher the graphics, the longer it will take to render. So stick that to your head. And we're gonna use high definition custom. No, keep the original size. This is the original size of the movie. Of course, this is way too big. I wouldn't render in this. I would render in 1440 or 1280. Those are the best. You can still get 1080p on YouTube. That's the most important one, because the higher the resolution, mostly the higher the quality. It really depends on the game as well. But we're gonna stick to this. Frame rate, yeah. If you have a movie and you use lots of slow motions in the movie, I would recommend. It depends, of course, on what you are recording with, 30 FPS or 60 FPS. The higher the frame rate, the better, especially in movies that has a lot of slow motions. For example, I'm gonna show two examples. To the left, to the right, you can see the difference. You can see how it affects your movie. Then we're gonna use 60 just for the fun of it. Bitrate, I won't touch this at all because I have no clue what this is. This again is the index summary. Now I got my overall video, and you can see it comes right up, and I can edit the title, test render. Project, use project settings. That's good. Of course, you need to fill in the name. Done. Click save. Oh, of course, I almost forgot about this. This save type. I always use Windows Movie Viewer. I've got the extension, but whatever. You know what I mean. The bottom one. I always use this. Some people, and well, a lot of people also use MP4. And that one is, let's see, God, I can't forget about this. I use it a lot as well. This one, yeah. I'm gonna talk about this as well. But we're gonna use custom, of course. You can see it's totally different. You see, every tab is different, and you could see at the one I use custom frame. I'm not gonna talk about this because I never use it. Simple as that. But there's another one a lot of people use. Jesus Christ, I should have prepared. AV a lot of people use, but the files are a lot bigger. But I assure you, the quality is a lot better. If you render, if you capture movies on World of Warcraft or any other game using fraps, every movie that comes out, WAR is .ave. It's the best quality you can get, but it also is the largest quality you will receive, and you need codecs, really good codec, to get that quality out again at the lowest possible size, of course. For the rest, it's all the same. Upper field, none, and pixel ratio, none, as the same as the project properties. I'm not gonna talk about this because we're just gonna stick to what I'm gonna use to this. But everything, yeah, in the description is everything you use, so you can check it again if everything's correct. And if that's done, check the boxes again. If that's done, just press save and re-render. Well, that's the tutorial about project settings and rendering options for now. The next tutorial is going to be how to prepare for your PvP movie, FPS movie, for example. I'm going to talk about how to get your music, how to get attention, how to get the right music list, for example, the right order of it. Just everything to prepare for your movie so you can start creating one. And after that I'm going to talk about the effects, the camera zooms, everything about editing itself. Thanks for watching and goodbye.